Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. A contest in the West. We'll see if the Timberwolves can please this home crowd. Now here's Conley. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. The fader. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Puts it up from 12. Podziemski grabs the board. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. Now, I asked Coach what the game plan was when it comes to defending Jimmy Butler, and he said to me, we have to make sure we match his energy level. Jimmy is one of those guys that goes all out every second. We want our guys to do the same on D. It won't be easy, but they think they found a way to contain him. Guys?
Thank you, David. It's Curry outside, and the Warriors miss again.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Greg, since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals, the Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
To the middle. Gobert, no good. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. Butler, no good.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And Conley is just so unselfish. He's very willing to give the ball up if it means setting up a teammate.
Here's Curry. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Curry with the bucket.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. Podziemski with it. Picked up by Edwards.
Such a slept-on attribute of his. Draymond can handle the rock.
It didn't take long for Podziemski to establish himself as an elite charge taker.
The funny thing about the game of basketball is that some things can't be taught. Pods clearly has the it factor when it comes to the timing that it takes to draw charges. He can steal a few possessions for you every single game.
And unbothered by the contact inside, Edwards plays the game with so much physicality.
Curry takes it off the glass. 8 points for Stephen Curry.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page. And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
First personal foul.
Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Now, here's Curry. He's got 8. Fires the 3. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
Pass to Randall. Back to DiVincenzo. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. The Warriors leading. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's Clark in the corner. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Warriors leading by 4. Pass to Curry. To the left side wing. Launches a 3. No good on the last second attempt there. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. Back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
Reed gets the bucket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Here's Alexander Walker, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Warriors leading by 4. Pass to Butler. Now Curry. 15 points in the game. That one goes in.
This is what Curry does best. He is so creative at getting into rhythm and staying hot.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, last season, Draymond Green got his three-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of my hips. They were messed up. It was getting my movement average right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same for years. Draymond's are good. Now they made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hip. Floor spacing, always critical. Good point, D.A. And Curry has it in the corner. Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
He's a magician inside. Curry always finds a window.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Get a new batch of rookies into the NBA. Sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Timberwolves shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Warriors leading by 5. Golden State moving the ball around. Curry's shot is off. Reed with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Pass to Clark. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place. Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
The greatest shooter ever, Steph Curry. You played with him. What was it like seeing him day in and day out?
I had the pleasure of playing with Steph the first year he broke the NBA record for threes in a season. And when I tell you he was just scratching the surface, he was always looking to push the boundaries to see what he can do and to work at every aspect of his shooting. Gotta respect his shooting and passing. Curry able to move defenders and create fouls.
Free throw good by Curry. RJ, with how well Curry continues to play, I'm not sure his three-point record will ever be broken.
It's going to be tough to do. But even if it does, I think Steph will still be regarded as the best shooter we have ever seen, simply because how he changed the game.
Now, here's Clark. Here's Reed. And Reed throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Curry. 23 points in the game.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Six to shoot. Back to Reed. 13 feet away. And the shot falls short this time.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Back to Butler. Curry deciding where to go with it. The tray. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Timberwolves trailed by 5. Here's DiVincenzo. Still without a basket. He can't hit that time. Outside Curry. There's 49 seconds left here in the second. It's up a 3. Curry from 3.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Out to the right wing. And the wide-open shot from DiVincenzo. Gets the three-pointer to fall. DiVincenzo's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to Minot. From outside the arc, the Warriors pull it in. Outside Curry. Up in time. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He's up to 26 points in the game now, just keeps pouring in the buckets. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And as we get